While he was scheming, I was beaming in the beamer, just steaming. You say you love me, but you're never there for me. Alone and not hurting over you.
Blu Cantrell had it all. Hit records, a Grammy nomination, and a voice that could have made her one of the biggest stars of her generation. But instead of climbing higher, she completely vanished. Some say it was bad business decisions. Others blame personal struggles. But what if the truth is darker? Because if the rumors are true, Blu Cantrell didn't just disappear, she was erased. A rising star, blacklisted after being linked to Jay-Z. A shocking mental health episode turned into a media circus. And then the wildest theory of all, that Blue Ivy, Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter might not be Beyonce's, but Blu Cantrell's. Coincidence? Or was someone making sure we forgot about Blu Cantrell on purpose? Blu Cantrell burst onto the scene in the early 2000s. Hit 'em up style, Oops, dominated the charts, earning her a Grammy nomination. Her second album, Bittersweet, featured Breathe with Sean Paul, another massive hit. But just when she should have been reaching new heights, her career stopped overnight. Her record deal vanished. Her music was wiped from radio. The industry turned its back on her. And it all happened after she was romantically linked to Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and the Blu Cantrell blackout. Before Beyonce became the queen of music, Jay-Z was linked to multiple women, including Blu Cantrell. They were seen at industry events, on vacations, and insiders claimed they were involved. Then suddenly, Blu's career stalled. Meanwhile, Beyonce's career skyrocketed. Blu Cantrell released Breathe with Sean Paul. It was a hit. Shortly after, Beyonce released Baby Boy with Sean Paul. Blu filmed a music video for Roundup. Soon after, Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped '03 Bonnie and Clyde with an eerily similar aesthetic. I was in love with a Sagittarius. I've been hurt by a Pisces. Jay-Z, a Sagittarius. Blu Cantrell, a Pisces. Was Beyonce subtly calling Blu out? And was Jay-Z making sure Blu's career wouldn't interfere with his future with Beyonce? Then comes the wildest theory. One that sounds too crazy to be true. The Blue Ivy conspiracy. Some believe Blu Cantrell wasn't just Jay-Z's former lover, but actually the mother of Blue Ivy. The theory claims that around the time Blu Cantrell vanished, she was secretly pregnant. And who was she involved with then? Jay-Z. Blu never publicly had a child. But suddenly, Jay-Z and Beyonce named their daughter Blue Ivy. Some say the name itself is a message. And here's the eerie part. When you Google Blu Cantrell, what do you see? Mostly images of Blue Ivy Carter. Coincidence? Or was this an intentional move to erase Blu Cantrell's name from history? Jaguar Wright, a former industry insider, has claimed that Blu Cantrell's downfall wasn't an accident. She believes Jay-Z and Beyonce ensured Blu was erased. Mental health crisis or industry cover-up. By 2014, Blu Cantrell had been silent for years. No new music, no interviews. Then suddenly, she was back in the headlines. Not for a comeback, not for an interview. The police took her in for a psychological evaluation. And just like that, the industry had its narrative. Blu Cantrell lost her mind. Just another crazy artist swept under the rug. Sound familiar? Jaguar Wright spoke out against Jay-Z. She was labeled crazy. Kanye West called out the industry. He was institutionalized. Britney Spears had a breakdown, only for people to later realize she had been trapped in an abusive system. So, was Blu Cantrell truly struggling with mental health? Or was this just an easy way to erase her forever? Because after that moment, she was done. No record label, no industry support, no comeback. If Blu Cantrell was just another artist who fell off, why does her disappearance feel so intentional? She was romantically linked to Jay-Z. She made music similar to Beyonce's. Then suddenly, her contract vanished. Her name disappeared. Meanwhile, Beyonce's career exploded. Jaguar Wright has claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce systematically removed competition. And the creepiest part? Google Blu Cantrell. What do you see? Almost nothing. Instead, Blue Ivy Carter dominates the search results. So was Blu Cantrell's downfall just bad timing? Or was she systematically erased to clear the way for Beyonce's rise? One thing is certain. Blu didn't just fall off. She was silenced. Who else has been erased? The music industry controls who rises and who falls. How many artists have spoken out, only to vanish overnight? How many rising stars were pushed aside for the next big thing? How many stories have we never heard? Because the industry never let them be told. Because if Blu Cantrell could be erased this easily, who else did they erase? And more importantly, who's next?